Good day, ladies and gentlemen. For today's topic, let's talk about Unit 2, which is the history of arts and cultural heritage and the early beginning of visual arts around the world. Let's start with the prehistoric arts. What does it mean and what was the origin of prehistoric arts? Stay tuned and let's find it all together. Prehistoric art is actually difficult to define, but technically speaking, it could be defined as art that was created by people in an era where any form of written language had yet not been developed. The time in which various cultures throughout human history started developing their unique language systems varies greatly from region to region. Before living historians, a written record of daily events, prehistoric artists left a treasure trove of information behind through their prehistoric artifacts and prehistoric drawings. In this painting, you can see an aurochs horses and deer from the Lascaux Caves, Montignac, Dordogne, France. This painting gave us a detailed insight into what life was like in the earliest days before the development of a written form of communication. Alright, now let's move on to the origin of prehistoric arts. Around 500,000 years ago, one of our early ancestors took a shark's tooth and engraved a zigzag pattern on the surface of a seashell. Although the reason of its creation is unknown, it is considered to be the earliest example of art. Let's try to look at the various periods during which art first began to emerge in prehistoric art history. We have the lower and the middle Paleolithic era. The engraved shell was said to come from the late years of the lower Paleolithic era, but most of the evidence points to the middle Paleolithic as having the best examples of the use of art for expressive reasons instead of being purely practical in application. This figure is an early hand axe found at a site by archaeologists at Saint-Achille in France, and it has been shown to contain a degree of symmetry and styling that could be evidence of creative expression. Other potential candidates for the earliest examples can be found in the Blombos Cave in South Africa and the Venus of Tantan in Morocco. Next, we have the Upper Paleolithic. In year 2018, a cave of the island of Borneo, a scientist discovered what is thought to be the oldest known painting depicting the human form. It has been dated to somewhere between 40,000 and 52,000 years of age. Some of the earliest uncontested examples of figurative prehistoric artifacts were found in Baden-Württemberg, Germany. This also dated to around 40,000 years ago, were another source of Upper Paleolithic art depicting figurative forms and motifs, as well as the sculpture of the Venus of Willendorf and several animal carvings like the Wolverine pendant of Les Aziz, which depicts as a wolf engraved onto bone.